Hello YouTubers, Heather here with Happiness Ever After, your certified happiness and health coach, bringing you the Happy Box. This is our weekly recap for week 4 of the month of taking action. And if you don't know, the Happiness Box is something that I created based off of my proven methodologies used with my one-on-one clients and the templates that I created to work with them. So it's the structure of that program combined with some goodies and tools, worksheets and checklists and such, as well as some actual physical goodies like crystals and journals and special gifts each month that fit the theme. And it is New Year's today, so there's a lot going on. This is the end of one month, starting a new month. This is the last day of the last week of a month. It's also the end of the year, new year beginning. So you can pick up a box at any point in time. You can start at any week of the month, and you can pick any theme to start. But going forward, next week, we will be starting with the January box or the Changing Perspective box. So you can pick that up now and start with us on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever you get your box, or whenever you decide to start. You can start the second week of the month. It doesn't matter. But today we're here to recap the week of being more spontaneous, the week of doing something today for a better tomorrow. We've been journaling, we've been meditating, we've been affirming. I keep forgetting this one. I make moves every day to get where I'm going. Every day this week, I make moves every day to get where I'm going. And so I'm going to take you through. So I've completed everything. I did not eat 100% on point yesterday on New Year's Eve. I had a little bit too much champagne and maybe too much brie, but sometimes you got to be fancy. But we're here with the homework page, and I will recap for you. So, this whole month we've been allowing for positive change. Our life is full of wealth. Our lives are full of wealth. We've been taking action, not stalling, taking action each day and making moves every day to get where we're going. So we've been working on clearing stuff out, finding opportunities, working towards the opportunities, being spontaneous. This week we were doing one random or spontaneous thing each day, and our meditation topic was spontaneity. So at the beginning of the week, I was still feeling a bit out of it. I had been coming back on the holiday week with a bunch of work to do and not feeling so great from all the travel. And then I was a little bummed out because it's like that post-holiday depression where you get so excited for this holiday and then it's all done. And then the next day is kind of like, wah, wah, like now what? So, but now I'm amped up because we just had another holiday, which is the New Year, which is an invigorating holiday. It's an exciting holiday. It's not a draining holiday. Shouldn't be draining. My energy is high, if you cannot tell. I am amped up. I've also been adding in a little bit of extra cardio this week because I knew I was going to kind of pig out a little bit yesterday. So, somewhere in there, that's what's going on. But yeah, at the end of this week, I am so excited to get into the new year and all the opportunities that and work that brings. And the thing about the new year is it doesn't just magically make everything better. It allows you to have a clean slate. It allows you to let in opportunities, to see new opportunities, to pursue new opportunities, but you still gotta pursue. You still have to put in a little bit of work. You have to make a step towards each little thing. So there's that. So that's why I'm excited, because I know that there's new opportunities coming and that there's new things to be had, seen, done, and I'm excited to go and do and all that. My affirmations. How did it feel saying my affirmations? Well, I kept forgetting this one, as you just saw. And I also kept changing the meaning, the definition of making moves. So I make moves every day to get where I'm going. At first that was exhausting because it's I was already kind of down at the beginning of the week and I'm like, I don't want to make moves. So a lot of the stuff that came up for me was just ugh, I don't want to, a negative feeling. But then later, towards the end of this week, I have started to realize that making moves doesn't actually necessarily, just like last week with taking action, sometimes You know, making moves doesn't necessarily mean anything like physical or tangible or excessive or, you know, you don't have to keep pushing or forcing. Sometimes making moves can mean, you know, not doing something. Like not doing something is an action in and of itself. Like you are choosing to not act, you are not making a move, you are, or your move that you're making is relaxation or calm or peace or, you know, and again, an energy, creating an energy within yourself or, you know, the environment, or trying to have an energy theme for the day, if you will, was another move. Like I'm choosing to be happy. So when I start to feel like I'm not being happy, then I, you know, choose to like find something to be happy about and then bring the energy back up. So I was playing with energies and patience and things like that towards the end of the week. So I kept kind of changing that, make moves every day. What feelings came out of your self-care activities? Well, I had mixed feelings because, like I said, sometimes I felt good about it and other times it felt forced. So sometimes I was like, oh, I can do this and it's spontaneous. And then sometimes I'm like, I haven't done anything spontaneous. Like, what can I come up with that's spontaneous? And I think if you're trying to force spontaneity, then you probably either don't need more spontaneity, which is where that patience thing came in for me. I kept trying to like almost force things to start happening, to where like I almost, you know, I got in like a little fight with my boyfriend and stuff like that. I was like poking the bear and things like that. But you know, I kind of decided that the move that I needed to make, the spontaneous act, was to actually like shut my mouth sometimes and just be patient, or, you know, say something that isn't something that I would normally do or say. So what else? Well, how did the meditations go? All the meditations, had so much clarity, just like last week. I felt like my meditations got very clear and I got very deep and I had like a very Zen-like feeling, that maintained this week. So that was awesome. It felt so good. And how's diet and exercise program? So diet and exercise has been great as well. Except for yesterday, of course. New Year's Eve. And I went shopping to get all the foods that I have been liking to eat. Like I've been having a can of soup at night, which isn't necessarily the best because it's processed, but I try to get like the Amy's organic or whatever. And I've been just having that with like some popcorn at night, which has been making me feel really full and really good and healthy. And, you know, since it's cold, it's kind of nice and comforting. And the workouts are also getting easier, which means I guess I have to take it up a notch. But that's next week's problem. So yeah, everything was feeling really good in that vein. After Monday was rough, but then the rest of the week has been great. Journaling, what can you do today for a better tomorrow? Reoccurring themes, taking care of myself. You know, what can I do today? I can take better care of myself today, which will make me have a better future. And in that was, you know, keep meditating, doing my yoga. I've been getting a lot of the pain that you know, and the flexibility back, but the pain that's usually in my knee and my legs has been going away since I've been doing the yoga regularly. So I need to keep that up. And then also the strength exercises are definitely making a difference. I can see the changes in my body over 2 months now of doing consistent 3 days a week. It's really doing its part. And so I need to keep that up, as well as dieting, staying on track with my food, eating lots and lots and lots of vegetables and fruits. And then the other recurring theme was less procrastinating. So the procrastinating thing was where I kept getting like, I felt like I was pushing because I didn't feel like doing 500 things. And so I just did 1 or 2 things for the better tomorrow. But definitely it came up a lot, my procrastination nature. I'm a procrastinator nature. I have it in my nature to procrastinate. And the unexpected discoveries are that patience, having more patience, being patient is spontaneous for me because I am not patient. So the act of forcing patience is something that is spontaneous to me. Like when I want to sometimes force a move, sometimes the best thing I can do is to not do anything at all. And so that for me is how I was spontaneous, which I don't know, sounds weird, but it makes sense in my head. I also realized that focusing on creating a feeling for the day, you know, helps me and it helps others. So rather than focusing on what I can do task-wise, I've been trying to focus on what I can do, energy-wise, feeling like, so I can be positive, I can be upbeat, I can have energy, I can share my energy, like energetic energy. I can, what kind of environment can I create versus not just, I want to do 15 tasks today. And then important takeaways for me: doing something doesn't have to be physical or tangible, like I just said. And then doing something isn't necessarily forcing something, like I've said a couple times as well. So just because I need to do something today for a better tomorrow doesn't mean I have to force something to happen today for a better tomorrow. So there you have it. It's the end of December. It is the end of this box, and it is the end of the week. And it's the beginning of the new year. So please subscribe, like, share, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Check out all the links below, and check out the other boxes if you're interested in the other themes that I have available. And don't forget to pick up your happy box for the month of January. Changing perspectives next week. We got a prism, we got a timer, we've got a crystal. All the cool stuff is in it. I will see you back here on Monday. And if you are interested in getting your box, go to happinesseverafter.com. Take care.